Good evening and welcome to Mount Carmel Area High School Red Tornado football. Tonight, the Red Tornadoes travel to Danville area to take on the Danville Ironmen in a crucial game for the Red Tornadoes. The Tornadoes come in 1-4. Danville comes in 4-1. The Red Tornadoes, believe it or not, when you look at their schedule, and it's such a AAA quad A schedule
yep.
that if they can win the rest of the season, they'll be solidly back in the playoffs picture. So this is crucial for them. Now, a couple of things that make it interesting for Danville, their star running back. I mean, he was everything. Trent Hillkirk, number 23, captain, is not playing. He's not in uniform tonight. He injured himself last week. He has a brace on his knee. I don't know what the severity of it is. We won't see him tonight. That will significantly change this Danville offense, Wayne.
Oh, yeah. They all running. That's all they did. Very few passes so far this year in any of their games since the start of the season. So, you know, our defense, are we going to play back? Because it looks like there are four boys from Danville that are injured. One is a tight end, strong safety, and I think the one linebacker now. We looked at the shift. We looked at the numbers. The numbers are coming in that they're putting some speed on the line and in the backfield. Now, are they going to pass more tonight or not?
Yeah.
You know, that's going to be an interesting game again.
That'll be the question because Riley averages about 79 yards a game. He throws only about 7 times a game on average, so they're not a passing attack that we have seen so far. Now, again, whether they change that tonight to make up for Hillkirk remains to be seen. The other thing you notice about Danville, we had seen this in the last couple of years, they're a much smaller team up front than the Red Tornadoes. The Red Tornadoes are a bigger line, and the squad size for a AAA school, only about 42 kids on the sideline, so they're not a real big numbers team, much like we are. So it should be a pretty interesting game. Now, for those of you out on the internet, first let me say welcome to Mount Carmel Area Football on the internet. I'll set the tone for you. In 5 games, we had 5 of the best weather you could ever hope for. Game 6 here at Danville, not so much. It has rained heavily for 2 straight days in the area. The rain threatens tonight to rain before this game is over, in fact. We'll wait and see on that. It's only in the 50s. It'll drop into the 40s before this game is over probably. So much different weather than either team has seen so far this year. So we'll see if that plays a factor. The field looks in pretty good shape. We were on it.
Oh, yeah.
They have a kind of high grass field.
High and thick.
I'm very surprised how high the grass was. But other than that, it looked like it was in pretty good condition, so that shouldn't be a real problem. Both teams being a ground attack, it really shouldn't matter either way, to tell you the truth. So go ahead.
On the rushing side, Danville, when Hillkirk is in, they were averaging 370 yards per game. You know, so that's significantly going to change tonight.
Yeah, just a punishing ground attack.
Yes.
Punishing ground attack. Danville has won the toss, and they've elected to kick. So they'll be kicking off to start this game. The kicker is number 8, Peyton Riley. He's a sophomore. He'll be the quarterback tonight. I believe he's also the punter. So a lot of kids on Danville, much like Mount Carmel, because you're only a 42 or 43-man roster, go both ways. That's the other thing to look at here. There's not a lot of one-way players on either one of these squads, so that'll also play into this towards the end. So we'll see how this plays out.
Karicki and Tanny down deep for the Tornadoes.
Danville signals they are ready, and we'll be underway here. And we are underway. The kick is deep down to about the 10-yard line where Karicki kind of fumbled around with it, and now he turns upfield, and Karicki is going to be brought down before he hits the 20-yard line about the
They're going to put him on the 20.
Okay, they're going to make it to 20. All right, so it'll be 1st and 10, Red Tornadoes from the 20-yard line. It feels like you're so far away from this stadium.
Yes.
Actually, you're closer, though. I mean, this is closer than we are at home. It's like an optical delusion. Again, I have a lot of them.
Do you really? Does it hurt?
No, it doesn't. Other people, it hurts other people, not me.
We take a look. Danville is going to set up in a six-man front.
Pitches to Tanny. Tanny comes to the near side here. Tanny cuts up And we'll take it up to about the 24-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play.
Again, we've seen this defense against Mount Carmel last week, throwing a 6-man line against us. North Schuylkill ran it the whole night. Tonight, Danville's doing the same thing. Their defensive backs are playing up closer.
This time Tanny goes the other direction. He fakes it to Tanny, looks downfield, and he throws the bomb down there for Reichert. And Reichert's going to reel it in. It's going to be 1st and 10 Red Tornadoes at the Danville 41-yard line.
Now, you take a look at the defense. Again, they're throwing a 6-man line, and they brought 3 men up to the back and left a free safety 10 yards off the line of scrimmage all by himself. Reichert just ran a post pattern. That was it.
Yep. Good concentration by Reichner, though. I mean, really kept his eye on the ball. He was well covered. The guy was right on top of him, but brought the catch in. So it's 1st and 10 for Ayers. He puts Tanny in motion. It's a high snap, but Ayers controls the snap, and he travels inside the 40 down to about the 37-yard line.
Nice run by Ayers. Good blocking on the right side of the offensive line.
One of the things I want to warn you about, if you're listening to this game and you're watching this on Wednesday, we cannot see the scoreboard from here.
No.
It's impossible to see the scoreboard from where we are. And we're in the middle of the press box. We just can't see it. So you'll have to bear with us. I'll try to get time marks for you as best I can. Ayers again on a keeper. And Ayers will be blocked up right at the line of scrimmage this time.
Looked like number 50 and 51
Mowry.
Mowry makes the stop that time. That was just a straight dive play by John Ayers.
It'll be 3rd down and about 5 for the Red Tornadoes. The ball down at the 37-yard line of the Ironmen. We have an official timeout. I believe that's an equipment problem by one of the Red Tornadoes. So we'll wait and see if they get that straightened out. They do. They come out. Tanny goes in motion, pitches it to Tanny, which is the short side of the field, and Tanny still on his feet, and Tanny very close to the 1st down.
Made a nice move right between 2 defenders on the line of scrimmage that time.
He's down to about the 32-yard line, which should be enough for the 1st down. Let's see where they put it.
Now they're going to make it about a half a yard short.
All right, he's a half a yard short. It's 4th and 6 inches for the Red Tornadoes. The ball looking to be about the 33-yard line of the Ironmen.
Ball marked on the 33-yard line.
Long snap by the Red Tornadoes, but Ayers a keeper, and Ayers picks up the 1st down.
And
He's still
then
on his
some.
feet, and Ayers inside the 25-yard line down to the 24-yard line. 1st and 10, Red Tornadoes.
Ayers picked up the 1st down. He was another 4 yards down the field, and somebody just hit him around the knees, knocked him off balance, or he was gone.
Ball marked at the 25-yard line.
Everything's going off the right side tonight of the offensive line.
All right, 1st and 10 now. Zarkowski now in the backfield with Ayers. Karicki comes the other way on a pitch, and Karicki still with the ball, and Karicki still on his feet, and Karicki makes a nice move. He's inside the 10-yard line.
Reichert.
I'm sorry, Reichert, not Karicki, number 3, Reichert. Reichert's down to the 8-yard line, where it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Krakowski leading that play that time, along with Brendan Boris.
All right, 1st and goal for the Red Tornadoes. They finally place it maybe about the 7, it looks like. So it'll be from the 7-yard line. Tanny goes in motion, this time to the wide side. The pitch is to Tanny. Tanny cuts inside. Tanny still on his feet, and Tanny
Touchdown.
into the end zone, a touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown run by Tanny. See if you can see the clock. It's over in this corner over here. Sorry, guys, we're trying to get the clock time.
8:20.
8:20 of the 1st quarter, and it's 6-0 Red Tornadoes. punt. He puts it up, and it is good.
Good.
So it's 7-0 Red Tornadoes. And they, for the first time, pretty much all year, draw first blood. They're unaccustomed to being out in front so early in the game. So that's a good omen for the Red Tornadoes.
80 yards on that drive.
Yep.
Took the opening kickoff back to the 20-yard line, and some nice play calling. But Reichert making a nice catch for about 35, 40 yards.
Yeah, the Reichert catch really put this thing in motion here for the Red Tornadoes. Signals he's ready. And he lets it rip. Goes
Good
down deep.
Persing picks it up.
Persing comes up, feels Zarkowski, the first guy to hit him. And Zarkowski will bring him down. Danville Ironman will start 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line.
Stop by number 31.
So we'll see what the Danville offense has in store without Hilkirk in the backfield.
29-yard line, 1st and 10 Ironman.
And number 8, Riley, the quarterback. Looks like Ryan Palm, 34, is the fullback in this position. It's pitched out to Feldman, and Feldman picking his way and makes a nice run out over the 35-yard line. He stopped down there by number 75, Billy Anderson.
And Shane Widener, number 28.
But he picks up about 6 yards, 7 yards almost. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Tornadoes staying in the 5-2 defense. Really, everybody's just about up within 6 yards of the line of scrimmage.
And off goes to Millar. Millar is still on his feet. He'll pick up a 1st down as Millar crosses over the 40-yard line out to the 42-yard line.
Pick up a 1st down. McCracken making the initial hit that time.
That's an Ironman 1st down, ball marked at the 42-yard line.
And again, this is a punishing ground game, even without their star running back. They're going to stick on the ground for the most of this game.
And the Tornadoes realize that. You know, now they're throwing a spread offense, and we drop our defense back a little bit. Keeper by the quarterback.
Quarterback's still on his feet, and he'll be brought down.
Hood and Karicki
By
make
Hood,
the
yep.
tackle that time to stop it after a pickup of maybe about a good 6 yards.
Yeah, they're gaining chunks of yardage here on the ground right now. It's a 2nd down and 3 for the Ironmen here. The ball up at the 47-yard line, so they're running as well as they had in the first part of the season. Feldman on the carry. Feldman looking for a spot.
He got
Feldman
nice.
gets through, and Feldman will be brought down finally by number 28 for the Red Tornadoes, Widener, but not before he picks up a 1st down, and he does it in Red Tornado territory at the Red Tornado 42-yard line.
Ken Cooper, number 53 for the Ironman, put a block on that sprung him that time and picked up the big yardage.
Millar is the guy with the ball. Millar is going to be brought down for a short gain, only about a yard on the play.
McCracken getting off the bottom along with Colin Herb, number 72.
It'll be 2nd down and 9 now for the Ironmen. Ball at the Red Tornado 41-yard line. Going to be a keeper by the quarterback.
McDonald making the stop there along with Colin Herb again.
Picks up only a yard. It'll be 3rd down and a long 8 for the Ironmen.
41-yard line, 3rd down and 9.
So the first real passing opportunity for
here it
the
is.
Ironmen, if that's what they choose to do. Keeps one guy in the
Yep.
backfield. It's Palm. Millar goes in motion. It's a pass play. He's going to tuck and keep it. He's going to go down. It'll be 4th down at the Red Tornado 40-yard line. So a decision by the Ironman.
Good
what
coverage.
they
Now
do.
he rolled to the right. All his receivers, he had 3 receivers out on the pattern. They were out on the left side of the defensive line there on that side of the field. He had no receiver to the right.
Reichner goes deep for the Red Tornadoes. Riley's punt, and Riley punts it, kind of a rugby-style punt, which is going to be fall down
To the 1.
He's on the 1-yard line. Number 17 did a great job, Peyton Persing for the Ironman. And the ball will be on the 1-yard line where it's 1st and 10, Red Tornadoes. Again, the ball doesn't roll much on this field. The grass is high and it's wet, so it's a double whammy as far as ball movement here.
And the punter took a step or 2 extra forward, giving his coverage a little bit more time to get down where they needed to be.
A little bit dangerous territory for the Red Tornado offense here as they have to start literally in the shadow of the goalpost. This is an odd goalpost. It has the 2 pillars on it. You don't see that very often. Ayers makes a long snap, and Ayers is going to keep it, and that's the way to do it. And Ayers breaks loose, and Ayers out over the 5-yard line, out to the 7-yard line.
Looked like number 51, Mowry, shot the gap that time and almost had Ayers in the end zone.
Ayers would have been gone if it wasn't for the last guy that hit him there.
Right.
They were stacked at the line so much, you only had to break the first part of the line, you were gone. So finally some breathing room for the Tornadoes. Tanny goes in motion.
Coming back the other way to Tanny.
No, this is going to be
Reichert?
Reichert, yeah. Reichert comes in the other side, that kind of inside Sally handoff for the Red Tornadoes. He picks up the 1st down out at the 15-yard line.
Ball marked on the 15-yard line. That's a Mount Carmel 1st down.
So the Red Tornadoes chugging along on offense themselves here, on the ground at least. Zarkowski stuffed up in the middle. That's number 51
Mowry.
down there, Mowry for the Ironman. He's having a great defensive game early on here. He lost his helmet, though, so he'll have to come out of the game for a play. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, they stood everybody up at the line of scrimmage, and Zarkowski had no place to go.
51 of the Ironman, Jared Mowry.
A little bit of rain out there now.
.244 remaining in the first quarter. And it's Reichert again, and Reichert down along the sideline, number 53 on the stop, Ken Cooper, one of the captains of the Ironmen.
Pick up of 5 yards that time. Coming over to the short side of the field, and that is towards the Ironman's bench.
Well, 3rd down and 4 for the Red Tornadoes as Tanny comes back into the lineup.
Zarkowski had a nice block that time on the defensive end.
Fakes it to Tanny, he keeps it himself. It's Ayers on a keeper, and Ayers breaks loose at the line of scrimmage, and Ayers. A big run. He stopped down there by Riley, but not before he picks up a 1st down. He's up over to 35 to the 36-yard line of the Ironman.
Misdirection play that time. John Ayers, along with one other blocker, moved to the right, and you could actually see the linebackers from Danville shifting over to that side of the field. That was the white side of the field. Ayers turned around, and of course the blocking, the men pulling, came up through off tackle.
All right, 1st and 10. Fakes it to Zarkowski, looks downfield. He's
Looking
trying to hit
for
Jack Chapman, and Chapman hauls it in. Chapman's loose and slips down inside the 30-yard line.
Nice catch by Jack Chapman.
That was a real nice catch by Chapman. That really was.
Good coverage that time
Chapman's a freshman. And it's 1st and 10. They put the ball right at the 30-yard line for the Red Tornadoes, 30-yard line of the Ironmen. All right, Zarkowski will be in the backfield with Ayers. And he comes in motion with Ayers on a keeper, and Ayers this time brought down quickly down there. That's number 12 on the stop, Feldman, for the Ironmen. Gain of about 1 on the play, 2nd down and 9.
Again, another play. They had Tanny flaring out to the flat, looking like he was going to get a pitch, and Ayers keeps the ball.
All right, this drive started on the 1-yard line. So far, very impressive ground game for the Red Tornadoes. Pitches to Tanny to the short side of the field. Tanny makes a
nice cut.
Tanny's still traveling there. Feldman was the guy that hit him, a couple of guys after that, but Feldman was the first guy to bring him down. He's short of the first down by about a yard or 2 maybe. Let's see where they place the ball finally. So it'll be 2nd down, and there's a flag on the play somewhere. Okay, I didn't see the flag.
Holding.
So holding against the Red Tornadoes. I still don't. I don't see the flag anywhere, but.
So where
move them back. There it is.
At the line of scrimmage.
There, yeah, right at the line. So the Red Tornadoes will march back 10 yards here, pretty much from the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 2nd down and almost 20 for the Red Tornadoes. The ball now at the 39-yard line of the Ironmen.
Ball marking the 39-yard line.
Zarkowski goes in motion. This is a pass play as they flood the zone. Ayers looks downfield, and he has Tanny, and Tanny taken out of bounds down there by Persing.
Tanny making a nice pass pattern that time, looking for the open spot, and got there.
So the ball was put down at the 32-yard line, or 27-yard line. I'm sorry, 27-yard line.
Jack Chapman was dragging across on the right side of the field. He was open also.
All right, a 3rd down play for the Red Tornadoes. It's 3rd down and about 7. Ayers rolls over. He finds McCracken. McCracken, the fullback. McCracken's going to go downfield, and McCracken taken out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't think I've ever seen McCracken with a head of steam like that. He was knocked out of bounds by Riley, but that was a head of steam down along the sideline, and now it's 1st and goal from the 1-yard line for the Red Tornadoes. A nice pass play by Ayers to the fullback. We've seen that play several times over the games. Ayers on a keeper, and Ayers bounces into the end zone.
Touchdown.
It's a touchdown.
99-yard drive.
99 yards on the drive for the Red Tornadoes as they're controlling this first quarter. See if you can see the time of whatever's left there.
Uh, 3 seconds.
3 seconds. 3 seconds. Mangiapane on to attempt the extra point. Mangiapane puts it up, and it is good. So it is 14-0 Red Tornadoes here at the end of the first quarter. We have 3 seconds to go. We'll have the kickoff, and that'll bring it to an end. So Red Tornadoes looking very sharp on offense.
Yes. Some nice running by Ayers up through the middle, trying to protect the ball a little bit to get off the 1-yard line.
Mangiapane will be doing the kicking off. He's going to kick off down there to Millar. And I'm guessing Persing on the far side. I can't see.
Right.
Yeah, Persing on the far side there. This one's going to dribble along the ground, goes past the first level. Persing picks it up about the 15-yard line, and Persing brought down about the 34-yard line.
And Karicki making the stop that time.
So that will bring an end to the first quarter of play here, with the Red Tornadoes up 14-0.
Yep.
So Danville goes on offense, 1st and 10 from their own 34-yard line to start the second quarter. They trail 14-0. There'll be a penalty flag down. It'll go against the Ironman, motion penalty. So it'll bring up a 1st and 15 now.
Ball start against the Ironman, 5-yard penalty, 1st and 15. Ball mark on the 27-yard line.
All right, they come out in that split backfield behind Riley. Going to be Persing on the carry, and Persing.
Look like Reichert, number 3, and John Ayers finished him off. Gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It'll be 2nd and 10.
John Ayers on the tackle. 5-yard pickup, 2nd down and 10.
Wide side of the field is over towards the Ironmen. Pass.
It's going to be a pass play by Riley, who looks downfield. He has a man open, Persing, but he overthrew him. Coverage down there by Cuff, but just a little bit too long.
Coverage by Cuff, and Logan Wills, number 4, coming from the backside, makes a big hit on the quarterback, Riley.
It's 3rd and 10 now for the Ironmen.
3rd and 10, we bring in a different defense here, a little bit more speed in the backfield, defensive backs.
So
now we go into our 4-2 defense.
Riley goes back to throw. He has a lane now. He's still looking downfield. No pressure right now. He has a man open and broken up by McDonald at the last minute. He was trying to hit Dyson Harward. I'll tell you what, Harward is 6'5".
Yes, he's big, big target he is.
But it falls incomplete, and it will be 4th down, and the Ironmen once again be kicking here. Riley back to punt. Reichert deep for the Red Tornadoes. So the Ironman defense a little bit different with Al Hilker.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's no two ways
and
about
their
it.
Offense.
Their offense. I mean, they lost a big part of their offense when him gone. Riley's going to kick it. He kicks it away from Reichert, so it's going to roll down to about the 25-yard line. Where it'll be 1st and 10, Red Tornadoes from there.
And you take a look at Riley when he punts the ball. He'll take 1 or 2 steps before he even attempts to kick it, and he'll go to an open side. This time, kicking to the wide side of the field, he had to come this way.
I think you might see the Red Tornadoes put a second guy back there if he continues to do that. So it'll be 1st and 10, Red Tornadoes. We're in the second quarter somewhere, and it's 14-0 Big Red. They have scored on both of their drives, one an 80-yard, one a 99-yard drive in the first quarter. Tanny goes in motion. They're going to pitch it to Tanny. Tanny has a head of steam. He heads outside, and
gets
Tanny
around the corner.
Still going, and Tanny will pick up the 1st down.
Trying to see 59 knock him out.
Yeah, Yeager, Darian Yeager.
Yeager.
So it's 1st and 10, Red Tornadoes at the 40-yard line now.
Ball marked at the 40-yard line, 1st and 10.
13-yard pickup by Tanny. This time Reichert comes in motion, a penalty flag, so this play is not going to count. Plenty of time for Johnny to do what he's doing, and now he's going to run. And Johnny finally gets taken down. You see how hard he is to bring down. 65 finally did the job down there, Fosnot, but a penalty will negate this play either way.
Here's stop by number 53, Ken Cooper in the play.
The motion penalty against the Red Tornadoes. It'll be 1st and 15 now.
Jack Chapman comes in.
Now, I'm always confused by, on a motion penalty, why didn't the play stop?
I don't know.
I'm confused by, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. All right.
Declined.
Well, why would you decline it?
Is
It's 2nd down. I'm sorry, I don't get that one. It's 2nd down and a long 9, but why wouldn't you make it 1st and 15? Ayers looks to pass, and he has his man, and that's the fullback, McCracken. Once again, he's knocked out of bounds by Feldman, but he picked up a 1st down.
Yep.
He's down at the 49-yard line of the Danville Ironmen in their territory now. 1st and 10, 48-yard line. 1st and 10.
McCracken running towards the bench of the Ironman here gets real close to the out of bounds, and he has to concentrate because once he catches the ball, he's got to turn upfield and tightrope the out of bounds.
Yeah, he's right at the end line all the time. But he does a nice job. It's the 2nd time we've seen him now tonight catching a pass. So Red Tornadoes clicking on all cylinders right now as Tanny takes the pitch. He's got a bunch of guys in front of him, and Tanny brought down
number 50. No,
56. Higgin
again.
And Persing. So he picks up.
I'll tell you what, Tanny had a host of blockers out in front of him that time.
Call it 2nd down and a long 3, almost 4 yards for the Red Tornadoes. They're down at the 42-yard line of the Ironmen. It's Reichert in motion. This time the pitch goes to Reichert. Reichert makes a cut inside, and Reichert.
He makes the right move, too, that time.
Millar on the stop, but not before Reichert gets down to the 41-yard line or so. It's 1st and 10. Red Tornadoes, they continue to march down the field.
At that point, that play, Reichert wants to pick up the 1st down. That's critical. You know, and he saw the defensive end being blocked out, so he cut back up to the inside. Danville still staying in the 5 defense.
Well, if you look at they're a 3-3 stack. Really.
Now
when they line up like that, that's what they've been in. I mean, playing before this. Ayers on a keeper, and Ayers picks up a couple of yards, maybe one or so.
Sort of slipped. Feldman makes the initial hit down there at the line of scrimmage along with number 51, Mowry.
Yeah, the 3-3 was their standard defense for the year. Now, what you're seeing is because we're running so much at them, they're bringing up the cornerbacks out of that 3-3 and putting more guys on the line because of that. Timeout. Danville.
Danville takes their first timeout of the half.
8:50 remaining in the second quarter here. The Red Tornadoes up 14-0. I'm taking it where I can get it now.
You're right. I know.
I don't have any choice because there's no scoreboard here. I have no shame whatsoever. So the Ironmen take a timeout, and they really need to regroup this defense a little bit as the Red Tornadoes are down at the 35-yard line. It's 2nd down and 8.
Yep, they're just moving the ball at will a little bit here.
They can't stop them.
Yep. Both passing and running.
Yeah.
You know, again, we've seen this attack from the Tornadoes offense in the first couple games. Last week they sputtered a little bit. Now it seems like they're back in gear.
All right. Danville comes out of their defensive huddle with Coach. Tanny goes in motion. It's a pitch to Tanny. Tanny has a
Has
train
the
out
lane.
there,
Yes,
and
he
Tanny's
does.
going to pick up a first down. Number 12 on the stop, Feldman.
You got Krakowski out there, number 56, blocking from Zakowski, and also Manis.
I don't know how they're spotting this ball, where they spotted
I
this
know.
ball at, but somehow it's 3rd and an inch. I mean, I don't know how they did that one. So 3rd down and literally 3rd down and an inch for the first down. Ayers on a keeper. Ayers will easily pick up the first down as he crosses the 25-yard line down to the 24. Millar on the stop, but not before the first down. So it's 1st and 10. Red Tornadoes. Ball about the 23-yard line.
Harrison Reese, Billy Anderson, and Colin Herb leading the blocking that time. Krakowski is over on the other side along with
This time the pitch is to Reichert. He makes the turn, and Reichert's still on his feet, and Reichert down along the 15-yard line.
Brandon Boris, number 70 on the other side, coming from the tackle position. So there's your
Be a hold on the play against the Red
line.
Tornadoes. Are there the penalty flags yellow, or are they using
I don't
green
know. I
ones?
think
I don't
green.
see them. I just don't see the flag anywhere. But it is a hold against the Red Tornadoes. It was a hold on a first down play, and it looked like it was right around the line of scrimmage. So the ball's going to move back to close to the 35-yard line. And that's where it gets set down at the Danville 35. So it'll be 1st down and 20.
That's a 10-yard penalty. Ball marked on the 35-yard line.
Ayers brings him in, brings the play in from the sideline. Look for the fullback again coming out of the backfield. The Ironmen have had trouble covering him in the pass pattern as Reichert goes in motion. Pitches to Reichert. Reichert makes a cut.
Oh,
Reichert's
nice.
still on his feet, and Reichert down to about the 31-yard line.
pick up 5 yards that time.
53 on the stop down there. Cooper.
Billy Anderson getting off the bottom of the blocking scheme there.
So it's going to be 2nd down now and 16 or so. Ayers looks to pass. There's no pressure whatsoever. Plenty of time. He has Jack Chapman open.
Again.
Chapman still on his feet, and Chapman driven out of bounds close to the first down.
Nice move by Chapman after he caught the ball.
Yeah, it was.
He took a step back. The defender missed him, and then he took off and picked up a couple extra yards.
It'll be 3rd down and 2 now on the big catch by Chapman, his 2nd of the evening. All at the 16-yard line now for the Red Tornadoes. So 2 downs here for the Red Tornadoes to pick up the first down. Ayers will keep it this time, and Ayers bulls his way still on his feet, and Ayers is going to be down around the 11-yard line.
And they gave him the first down.
So 1st and 10 outside the 10-yard line at the 12.
6:31 left in the first half.
Did you just guess that, or did you actually look? Because how did you? Or did somebody tell you?
ESP. No,
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I was afraid you were using your ESP tonight. Tanny goes in motion. The pitch is to Tanny. Tanny makes the turn. Tanny still on his feet, and Tanny inside the 5-yard line, or at the 5-yard line.
They're blocking very nice back to the inside. Danville can't react quick enough. We're picking up 7 to 10 yards on each one of those pitches to Tanny.
7-yard pickup there.
Yep.
So it's 2nd down and 3.
And I think this defense lends getting to the outside.
Yeah.
to the Tornadoes, because all you have to do is trap everybody inside.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. It's a good game plan for the Red Tornadoes. Danny goes in motion, but it's going to be a keeper by Ayers, and it opens up, and Ayers down inside the 5. No, inside. Touchdown. I'm sorry, he made it in. I didn't think he got in there. Touchdown, Red Tornadoes. It's now 20-0 in favor of the Red Tornadoes with the extra point attempt to follow. So Mangiapane in the he's putting the ball down in the muddiest spot on the field. Right? You see where that's the muddiest spot in the entire field, is right where he's going to kick it from there. And that's because of so many kicks from there. Ball down is up. Mangiapane puts it up, and it is good. It is 21-0 in favor of the Red Tornadoes here mid-second quarter here at Danville. The Red Tornadoes having their way with the Ironmen so far tonight.
Again, another big drive by the Tornadoes. And I'll tell you, they're inside-outside. Passing game is working. They're giving John Ayers a lot of time to look downfield.
Yeah, no pressure at all. You're right about that. He's really had a lot of time to look around. He lets it go. He's going to hit it a little bit short in front of the short guy. It drops dead there, and it's going to be number 7, Millar, picking it up. And Millar crosses over to 30 to about the 32-yard line or so, where he's brought down. It's Karicki on the stop for the Red Tornadoes. It's 1st and 10 Danville. They're down into a 21-0 hole right now in the second quarter.
Takes over 1st and 10 on their own 31-yard line.
So three drives for the Red Tornadoes, 3 touchdowns, and all of them were long. I mean, there are no short drives in this game so far for the Red Tornadoes.
Number 14, Demko, is in. He's playing the corner position for the Tornadoes. Avery Demko.
Feldman on the carry. And he takes it over to 35 to the 37-yard line, so about 6 yards on the play.
McCracken gets off the bottom of that pile.
On the 37-yard line.
So 2nd down and 4 for the Ironmen. And off right in the middle, and that is Feldman once again, and Feldman stopped right at the line of scrimmage that time.
McCracken that time shot the gap and made the tackle immediately.
Will's also on the stop for the Red Tornadoes. So it's 3rd down now and 3. So a really quick-moving first half because of the lack of incomplete passes and mostly everything on the ground. So the 3rd and 3 now for Riley. And he's going to keep it. Riley going to keep it, and Riley's going to be brought down in the backfield this time.
It looked like Colin.
It'll be 4th down.
Herb. Brendan Boris was in there.
Ayers down there.
Oh, that was Anderson.
Anderson's really the big guy in the middle.
He was the one that made the stop.
So Danville now forced into another punt situation here as Riley goes back. And we'll see how many the Red Tornadoes still put one back, Reichner. And again, Riley will pick away from him only because he's a rugby kicker, so you watch how much he moves around when he kicks. And he's going to move, and look how much time he takes, and now he's going to kick it. And he kicks it right to Reichner that time. Reichner makes a nice catch on the play, and Reichner over the 40-yard line out to the 42, 1st and 10, Red Tornadoes.
Those low kicks are dangerous.
Yeah. That was a good catch by Reichner, though. He did it on the run there. It's a wet field, a wet ball, and he did a nice job with it. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line of the Red Tornadoes. The Red Tornado offense clicking, but the Red Tornado defense also against a heavy run game, which has been their Achilles heel so far this year, doing very well. Ayers is going to go back to pass, and he's looking for Reichner, and Reichner covered down there by Kozik. Pass falls incomplete at 2nd and 10.
both receivers out on the pass pattern that time. Reichert and Chapman covered very, very tightly by the defenders from Danville.
Zarkowski goes in motion. It's another pass play. Zarkowski picks up the blocker. Ayers on a keeper now, and Ayers still on his feet. And Ayers out to midfield.
Pickup of at least 8 yards.
Third down and 2 for the Red Tornadoes.
3:40 and clock running.
So 3rd and 2 for the Red Tornadoes as they continue to just chew yardage up. This will be interesting when we talk to Jose at halftime. What the stats look like for the Red Tornado offense.
And defense too.
Yeah,
You know, you look at what Danville hasn't done yet.
Ayers on a keeper, and Ayers picks up the first down. He stopped down there by number 54.
Kurkowski.
Not 54. Let me see who he stopped
Number
by there.
56.
56, okay. And that's Hagenbuck.
Nice run by Ayers.
So 1st and 10 from the Danville 46-yard line.
Nine seconds left on the play clock.
Ayers back to pass again. Plenty of protection. He looks downfield. This one he throws out of bounds.
Throwing to Reichert.
Yeah, Reichert. Persing was on the coverage. So 2nd and 10 now for the Red Tornadoes. Again, they lead 21-0.
Tanny and Chapman out on the pass pattern also.
Reichert comes in motion and the pitch is to Reichert. Reichert slips and falls down. Nobody hit him that time. He goes down for a gain of a yard on the play.
Trying to make a cut back upfield. He had Harrison Reese and Manus McCracken in front blocking for him.
So it's 3rd down and 9 from the Danville 45. Again, Reichert comes in motion. This is a pass play. Looks downfield. He finds Reichert, and Reichert's going to be driven out of bounds for a short gain. Number 5 on the play, Kozik for the Ironmen. He takes it inside the 45-yard line, down to about the 44-yard line. There's a flag on the play somewhere. This time I actually see the flag.
It's because it's right in front of you.
No, I still see it. It's going to be a chop block against the Red Tornadoes.
A chop block called against the Red Tornadoes.
So it's 3rd down and almost 10 now before the chop block gets. So they're going to take it back to the 40-yard line. It'll be 1st and 25 from the 40-yard line for the Red Tornadoes. 3rd and 45. Sorry, 3rd and 25. I'll get it right. I'll get it right.
I know you're confused with the flag.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What can I say? I don't know what play you have on a 3rd and 25.
I don't know. Throw deep.
It's a draw play to Zarkowski, and Zarkowski's going to go nowhere.
Right back to the line of scrimmage.
So the first punt of the evening for the Red Tornadoes about to take place here. Yeager on the stop for the Ironman. So McDonald in the punt. He's going to be punting to Persing. Number 17.
For Singh, deep for the Ironman.
So the Red Tornadoes take their time as the clock runs down. Reichert goes in motion as he does in every punt play. Good center snap back, almost blocked, and they're going to call a penalty, roughing the kicker against McDonald.
Right.
And roughing the kicker penalty on the Ironman. Now that's not going to make a first down.
No, it isn't.
But it'll allow another kick.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it was close to being blocked. So I mean, it was a penalty. You know, you're going to give that sometimes when you're that close to blocking it. But they'll give it the roughing the kicker penalty. They'll mark it off, and then the Red Tornadoes will kick again. Well, it'll take a little, because it's 4th down and 25, first of all, on the penalty. So they got to figure this out and then mark it off, and then the Red Tornadoes will kick again. So
almost called it. Roughing the kicker against the Tornadoes almost was called.
So they're going to march the ball out to the 45-yard line, where it'll be 4th down and the kick.
Running into the kicker penalty.
It wasn't actually roughing the kicker. It was running into the kicker, according to the public address system. So that's a lesser penalty than roughing the kicker. And that was a good call. This time, McDonald booms the punt. Persing down at his 15-yard line. And Persing comes upfield, and Persing fumbles the ball. Fumble. Ball's on the ground. Ball's on the ground. Persing got popped, and the Red Tornadoes have recovered. That's Reichert on the recovery. Reichert recovers the fumble, and the Red Tornadoes go on offense in the latter part of the second quarter. Ball's on the 38-yard line of the Ironman.
1:07 left in the half.
So the first punt of the night for the Red Tornadoes results in a fumble recovery by the Red Tornadoes. Yeah. So it's a good night for the Red Tornadoes so far tonight anyway. All right, Ayers brings them up. Tanny goes in motion. They're going to pitch it to Tanny, and Tanny gets outside, and Tanny keeps running outside, and Tanny driven out of bounds hard down there.
Number
17 Persing on the stop. Picks up about 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 6. The clock stopped as he went out of bounds, though.
No, we called timeout, though.
Well, the Red Tornadoes have all their timeouts, so if you're going to use them, you might as well use them up right now. This is the best time for it. The first timeout by the Red Tornadoes, the Danville Ironmen have 2 left, and now the Red Tornadoes have 2 also. As Coach Dara wants to talk this over with his team and hopefully punch one into the end zone right before the half.
Chapman comes in to the offense. Logan Wills goes out.
So Danville, a different team without their star running back, obviously can generate no offense whatsoever against the Red Tornado defense. And the Red Tornado offense is having its way against this Danville defense. And again, Danville came into this game 4-1. The only loss they had was to Montoursville. And they're a AAA team playing a AA schedule. As we said earlier on, the Red Tornadoes playing a AAA Quad A schedule. So the difference in competition sometimes shows itself in a game like this too.
Mount Carmel had Montoursville on the ropes right down to the last
game they should have won.
Second,
and I'm sure they know that too. 13 penalties or whatever it was doomed that effort. Ayers back to pass, plenty of time. He looks downfield, and Chapman
flag.
Just can't catch up to it.
He was pushed in the back before he got to the ball.
So it's going to be 3rd down now and 6 for the Red Tornadoes.
Chapman running a nice pass pattern that time.
Now Chapman's coming out of a tight end position for the Red Tornadoes. Chapman, a freshman, remember. There's 6 or 7 freshmen here, and most of them getting playing time on either side of the ball. So it's the future bodes well. The Red Tornadoes only have 6 seniors on the entire squad.
Demko Number 14 is in. He's a sophomore.
Ayers looks downfield, and it's Demko, but Demko
thrown behind him,
yeah,
actually.
either wasn't where he was supposed to be, or Ayers just misfired, but it's fourth down.
Chapman and Zarkowski comes in.
So they have a kind of a pass package in there on a 4th down and 6.
Now the defense tightens up here.
Ayers looks downfield, and it's McCracken, but he just can't get to McCracken. The pass was a little bit higher for him. He was covered down there by number 51 for the Ironman, Jared Mowry, and the Ironman will take over on downs. It'll be 1st and 10, Danville from the Danville 34-yard line.
Yeah, that pass that time was way over McCracken's head. He had no chance for that one.
So, I don't know how much, we can't tell you how much time is left right now, but it's got to be a small amount of time in here in the second quarter. So the Ironmen a couple of plays here to get something going here. Riley hands it off, and that is number 34 on the carry, Ryan Palm.
McCracken making the stop that time. Palm had a little bit of running room too. There was a nice hole in there in the line for him to get through. Harrison Reese comes in, moving people in and out.
So the Red Tornadoes trying to get set here on defense here. Ironman in no hurry here in the waning seconds of the second quarter. And this is going to go to number 7 down there, Millar. And Millar still on his feet. Millar, a big run out over the 50-yard line in the Red Tornado territory at the Red Tornado 45-yard line.
Danny makes the final hit, and that's the end of the half.
So that will bring in, that'll bring it in. They made a great play there, but I didn't realize we were that close to the half. So that is the end of the half with the score of the Red Tornadoes 21, the Danville Ironmen 0. We'll be back shortly with all of your first half stats. Stay tuned. Okay, gang, we are back and ready to start the second half here at Ironman Stadium. But first, we'll have the first half stats courtesy of Jose via Wayne.
Jose, his ears were cold. He put my headset on. He stood there for about 2 minutes, and he said, "Nah, take it off." Okay, on the Danville side, I'll tell you what, the Tornadoes, their defense has really kicked it in tonight. This is a prolific running team by Danville. They average about 385 yards on the ground. Danville at this point, 13 carries for 65 yards and 3 first downs, nothing in the air. For the Tornadoes, again, we talked about this, the offense since the beginning of the season has done an excellent job, except for last week. They sputtered a little bit. 30 carries for 160 yards, 6 of 11 for 132, 14 first downs, 292 total yards.
So a dominating half by the Red Tornadoes, and hopefully a big second half as Mangiapane gets ready to kick off. Danville will get the ball to start the second half here. He's kicking down into Millar and Persing. Kicks it short, it bounces in front of Millar. Millar picks it up about the 22-yard line, and Millar works his way upfield, and now it'll be Chapman finally bringing Millar down.
Chapman and Hood, number
right.
88, makes a shoestring tackle that time.
A nice return all the way out to the 40-yard line of Danville, where it'll be 1st and 10 Ironman. So we'll see what the Ironmen have in store here in the second half. Again, they're without their star running back, Trent Hilkirk. He's out for the game and maybe longer by the look of the brace on his leg. This is a keeper by Riley, and Riley bounced down after a gain of about 2 yards.
That was a strong hit by Colin Herb, number 72.
Picks up about 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
44-yard line, 2nd down and 6.
Out of the shotgun now. Riley goes straight back. It looks downfield. He throws and misses his man. He was trying to hit Evan Welliver, but he threw it a little bit too far for Welliver to reach, and it's going to be 3rd down.
Welliver opened that time deep in the backfield, defensive backfield for the Tornadoes.
Now remember, this is not a throwing offense.
No.
They are not known for it. He does not. Now he's thrown about 50% on the year, but again, he's only thrown 7 passes a game up until now. If they're going to get back in this game, they're going to need his arm to be a little bit more accurate. He stays in the shotgun. Looks straight back, plenty of time. This time he's tackled and knocked
and the
down.
ball's out.
Ball's out. Ball is out on the field.
Tornadoes recover.
Let's see who recovers it. I mean, it'll be 4th down no matter what, but it is Red Tornado football.
I don't know if that was Harrison Reese
I couldn't tell.
that came up with it.
Everybody's standing there. I couldn't see who finally handed him the ball, but either way, it's
Hood
first.
was the one that actually
yeah.
caused the fumble that time.
It is 1st and 10, Red Tornadoes from the Danville 42-yard line. That's the 2nd fumble recovery on the night for the Red Tornadoes. Tarkowski standing next to Ayers in the backfield. And now he goes in motion. Ayers is going to pass. Looks downfield. Goes the other way for Shurock, and it's going to be intercepted. Intercepted by Persing. And the Red Tornadoes turn the ball right back over again.
I think that was a play they were looking at.
Goes back under center now. Going to be Millar on the carry. And really not a lot of running room for the Ironman. He got it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down and 10.
Colin Herb making the tackle again that time.
Big number 88, Dyson Harward, comes in, the 6'5" guy. Plays mostly as a tight end. At least that's where he's been lined up. We'll see where he goes here. And he'll go in as a tight end there, too. So he's a guy you have to keep your eye on because he's so tall. Riley goes under center. Fakes it to Millar. Pass play downfield. He has his man at the 35-yard line.
That's who he went to also.
Tackle down there by number 28, Widener, for the Red Tornadoes. It's going to be 3rd down now and about 4.
Definitely a mismatch no matter where you get him on the field, number 88. That's 6'5".
So as we said, the Ironmen now forced to throw a little bit more than they're comfortable doing.
Yep. 3rd and 4, though. They have a tough 4 to pick up here.
This is another pass play by Riley. He looks downfield. The ball is tipped up in the air, and it's almost intercepted by McDonald. But it'll be 4th down, and Danville will be punting.
Looked like Ayers got his hands on it.
Ball went so far up in the air there, but there was nobody quite around it. McDonald came close to it, but either way, it'll be a punt situation. Reichner goes deep for the Red Tornadoes.
Number 3, Reichner for the Red Tornadoes.
Again, that rugby kick, as he's going to kick it along the sideline, and that one's going to go out of bounds. Let's see where they mark it out of bounds at. It's out of bounds up at the Red Tornado 42-yard line, 1st and 10, Big Red.
Tornadoes take over 1st and 10.
And it's a 21-0 game in favor of the Red Tornadoes here in the 3rd quarter. The Red Tornado defense playing very well against a run-oriented offense here of the Ironmen. And now they're back on offense, and they've been prolific on offense so far tonight. Tanny on the pitch. coming towards us here. Tanny cuts it up. Tanny still on his feet. And Tanny
Yeah,
up
very
over
nice.
midfield.
Tanny
Very
making-
close to the first down.
Yep. Manus McCracken taking the end on, and Tanny is coming across and breaking back up behind him. Pickup of 9 yards. They bring it back about a
Yeah, well,
a
right
yard
at
here,
midfield now, right at the stripe. Tanny now on an inside handoff. This time he's going to be stopped very quickly by Darian Yeager, number 59.
right at the line of scrimmage. You really didn't pick anything up.
So it'll be third down now and a yard.
No gain, brings up a third down and 1.
I think it's raining a little harder now here at Danville. No, it's just a kind of a drizzle, but it's getting a little heavier by the puddles. There's 2 guys out to the right side of the formation, but it's going to be Ayers, and Ayers keeps it in Ayers. 1 guy stopped a touchdown that time for the Red Tornadoes. Persing drug Ayers down. If he didn't, he was gone. But first down at the 41-yard line of the Ironman.
Tornadoes sending Reichert and Tanny wide to the right and just spread that defense out enough that time that John Ayers, some good blocking on the right side of the line. John Ayers just goes right up through the middle.
Zarkowski in the backfield now alongside him. Zarkowski will pick the ball, and Zarkowski pounds his way for a couple of yards. I think it's almost 3. Call it 2nd and 7. Yeah, every time I see him, as I said earlier, it's like a train wreck in the middle of the field.
Oh, yeah.
Like 8 guys are on the ground before it's over.
Up by number 70, Andrew Danville.
Reichert comes into the lineup.
39-yard line of the Ironman.
Keeper by Ayers. And Ayers down to about the 35-yard line.
Pick up of 5 yards that time.
Stopped down there by number 51, Maury, for the Ironman.
Brendan Boris, number 70, leading the attack.
On the carry, stop by
Along with
number
Kurkowski.
51, Jared
So it'll be
Mowry.
third down and a long 4 for the Red Tornadoes.
35-yard line, third down and 4 yards.
Danville almost jumped offside there. A long count by Ayers, and now he pitches it to Reichner. And Reichner turns upfield, and Reichner is going to pick
he's
up
a
the
pick.
first down.
Yep.
He's inside the 30-yard line, or close to the 30-yard line.
See Colin Herb out there
First and 10.
Greg Reichert on the carry.
blocking for him, along with Tanny.
Stop by number 61, Jared Mowry. Ball marked on the 30-yard line, first and 10.
So again, the Red Tornadoes in no hurry here. They have a 21-0 lead, so they're kind of using all the time on the clock here. Again, Reichner goes in motion, and again, Reichner takes the pitch. This time, Danville defenses it pretty well. He's going to pick up a couple of yards on the play. Number
Again,
5,
coming-
Kozik getting off the bottom down there along with Maury.
Coming to the short side of the field, though. I guess we're looking for some
Mowry on the
great
stop.
blocking, shield blocking on the line to get him up through.
Zarkowski goes in motion. Zarkowski will be a blocker here as we look downfield.
Oh, going deep.
Shurock, and just too deep for Shurock that time in the end zone. He was well covered by Riley. And it'll be third down and almost 9.
Riley on the coverage for the Ironman. brings up a 3rd down and 8.
3rd down, a ball inside the 30-yard line at the 28. Zarkowski stays in the backfield, and now Reichner goes in motion the other way towards the Red Tornado bench. Reichner turns it up, but I'll tell you what, a great play down there by Darian Yeager.
Yep.
Nice defensive play by Darian Yeager, and it's 4th down and 8. So an interesting call for the Red Tornadoes. I'm assuming they're going to go for it, considering how their defenses control the Ironman offense here. How'd you like that for strategy?
Yes, wow. You made that call all by yourself.
Watched a lot of football, you know what I mean?
Ooh.
You know what I mean, Wayne?
Doggies.
Okie dokie. All right. 4th down for the Red Tornadoes. 4 minutes and 30 seconds and counting here in the 3rd quarter. The 21-0 lead by the Red Tornadoes. Ayers looks downfield. Now he tucks it, and Ayers is going to run. And Ayers will not pick it up as he stops short of the 25-yard line. Where do we 1st and 10 Ironman?
Kiefer, number 55, making the stop.
Riley goes under center. He's in a split backfield. Riley's going to hand it off to Feldman, and Feldman stopped by Shurock down there. And also by Wills, number 4. You give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Ball marked in the 33-yard line.
So 2nd and 5 from the Danville 33. Split backfield once again. This time it's going to be Millar, and Millar makes a cut up field. Yep. He's short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd down and about 1.
Ayers and Demko in on the tackle that time.
A 4-yard pickup.
Going to be short by about a yard.
Yeah, 3rd down and 1. And I'll tell you, 1st downs have come few and far between for this Danville offense right now. So they dearly would like to pick this one up. Again, he'll go under center, comes out in a split backfield. And he hands that off to Feldman, and Feldman picks up the 1st down, and Feldman breaks loose along the sideline. Finally, McCracken drags him down, but he's in Red Tornado territory at the Red Tornado 42-yard line.
Manus McCracken making a great tackle from behind.
Ball marked on the 43-yard line, 1st and 10 Ironman.
Ball on the Tornadoes 42.
Again, Feldman on the carry. Feldman still on his feet. Feldman break loose. About 3 broken tackles that time. And Feldman takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Danville Ironmen. So the Ironmen on the clock. It was a 42-yard run for Feldman. And it's 21-6 with the extra point attempt to follow.
.234 left in the 3rd quarter.
Danville short a guy here. Riley's the kicker here. Nice snap. Riley puts it up, and it is good. So 21-7 in favor of the Red Tornadoes. And again, a quick game because of the run.
Right, yeah.
it's only about 8:30, and we're already near the end of the 3rd quarter, so a very fast-moving game because of the pounding of the running game. I'm talking to some guys at halftime here up in the booth, and Danville short not only Hillkirk, but 2 or 3 other defensive players are not starting tonight due to injuries too, so they're hurting a little bit too. And they said they're not a big team. They only about 42 kids on the sideline, so like the Red Tornadoes, you don't have a lot to choose from at that point. Onside kick that didn't go the 10 yards. And again, the field, the grass is unusually high on this field, and it's wet. and you got no roll whatsoever from it, so the Red Tornadoes take over in Danville territory at the Danville 47-yard line.
Actually, Danville, the whole team ran past the
The
ball.
ball just died. I mean, it just died right on the grass. But this is a very unusually high grass field. I don't know why, but it really is. And when it's wet, it's even tougher. So you weren't getting much of a roll, and it doesn't work.
And they always said, you know, even with Hillkirk, they always said high grass will slow your runners down.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they do that, but they do. First and 10, Red Tornadoes. Ayers on the keeper. This time, number 64 on a big play, Ryan Browse.
Number 27.
So it looks like the Ironman made some adjustments at halftime on the keeper by Ayers at least.
A short game brings up a second down.
Kraken comes back into that offensive lineup. Reichert goes out.
A second down and essentially 10. Pitch to Zarkowski, and Zarkowski with a head of steam, and Zarkowski inside the 45 down to the 44-yard line. Number 65 down there on the stop. Preston Fosnot, one of the captains of this team. So now it's a third down and 6.
Fosnot made a nice play that time. Strung it out.
A 4-yard pickup, bring it down, up a third down and 6, ball marked on the 44-yard line.
Zarkowski in the backfield next to Ayers. Kenny goes in motion, but Ayers on a keeper, and they're going to stop Ayers dead for about a yard on the play. They've figured out that play now.
I'll tell you who did that, number 12, Feldman.
Yeah.
He's playing that end position, corner position. He came across, and as soon as he saw Ayers breaking towards the line of scrimmage, he comes in and makes the tackle.
So it's fourth down, and now the Red Tornadoes will punt. The ball in Danville territory at the Danville 46-yard line. McDonald punting down into Persing. Reichert comes in motion. Long count. Line drive punt's going to bounce in front of Persing. He's going to have trouble. He picks it up, heads to the Danville sideline, still on his feet and knocked out of bounds.
By number 53.
53, Mr. Clokus on the stop for the Red Tornadoes. Your daughter's going to be mad. She's going to have to clean that uniform because he fell in like the biggest mud puddle you could find over there.
But see, we're used to that because when he plays baseball, exact same thing.
I mean, he got more dirty in one play than everybody did in the playing there. All right, Danville goes on offense.
Again, Demko, number 14 in. Playing
Riley
that
goes
corner
under center,
position.
and it's Feldman, and Feldman's going to go nowhere this time. Wills on the stop for the Red Tornadoes.
Number 4, Logan Willis on that stop.
That's the end of the third quarter of play here with the score of the Red Tornadoes, 21, the Ironmen 7. Ready to go here. Riley brings them out. Feldman and Millar in the backfield for the Ironmen.
You can see just by the lineup how the Tornadoes tighten up on their defense a little bit here.
Millar stopped right at the line of scrimmage again.
That was John Ayers, number 27, making that stop. But the defensive end strung that out for Ayers to come in and make the stop.
So now it'll be third down and 12, a 2-yard loss on the play. This is a pass play by Riley as he rolls out. He has a guy open downfield, and he's got him, and it's Persing. And Persing's going to outrun the defense. Touchdown, Danville Ironmen.
I don't know. They caught us switching guys in and out that time.
Yeah. Well, there was no way the guy that was covering him was going to cover him.
No.
Where that coverage was, and if he got in front of him by a couple of yards, it was a perfectly thrown pass by Riley, and now it's a game again, 21-13, with Riley's kick to come. So the Red Tornadoes relax a little bit on defense, and it stung them.
Home field advantage.
Riley puts it up, and it is good. So it's 21-14 now in favor of the Red Tornadoes. The Ironmen storm back here in the second half and cut the lead to 7 here in the fourth quarter. All right, Riley lets it go, and it's a squib kick, short kick that's going to go. Oh my God! It didn't. It stopped right on the end line.
Yep.
I mean, right on the end line. It didn't go out of bounds. Wills made a nice
Wills
play.
Made a great play to keep that ball because Danville almost got the recovery on that. Mount Carmel better wake up here. This game is a close game.
All right, 1st and 10, Red Tornadoes. Ball at the 23-yard line of the Red Tornadoes. Zarkowski in motion, but it's an inside handoff to Tanny, and Tanny going to be stopped down there by Millar.
Millar did
had some help from 53 Cooper.
Nice job that time.
But it's a 5-yard pickup.
Yep, Tanny had some running room there if he doesn't make that tackle.
Well, 2nd and 5, and Reichner now comes into the game. Zarkowski goes out. And he goes in motion. He slips a little bit. It's a keeper by Ayers. And again, Ayers still on his feet. He burst out of the pile, and Ayers out to around the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10, Red Tornadoes.
Picks up a tough 10 yards that time.
So 1st and 10, the ball at the 38-yard line of the Red Tornadoes. They are clinging to a 7-point lead now. Tanny goes in motion, but it's an inside hand off to Reichner, and this time it's going nowhere.
Nice play
Number
by
12, that's Feldman.
12, Feldman did a nice job that time. Took the pulling guard on, shedded that block, and makes the tackle on Reichert.
Feldman on the tackle. No gain. 2nd down and 10.
So 2nd down and 10. Zarkowski comes back in. Tanny goes out. Ayers on the keeper. Slips a little bit. Ayers still on his feet, and Ayers out to the 45-yard line. So gain of 6 or 7 on the play call.
Yep.
No, 7. It's going to be 3rd and 3. So 3rd and 3 now.
Big call here by the Tornadoes.
Well, square on the 45-yard line. 3rd down and a long 3 for the Red Tornadoes. It's a big play, really, here in the fourth quarter with retained possession. Ayers on a keeper, and Ayers picks up the 1st down. 1st and 10, Red Tornadoes at the 50-yard line.
See who,
wow.
Number 53 that time
Cooper,
makes the
Cooper
tackle.
getting off the bottom of the pile. But enough for a 1st down. Time now, Danville's enemy.
Somebody's on the ground there. Looks like McCracken.
So timeout on the field as the Red Tornadoes have a man down.
Looks like Tommy
Reisinger going to come into the game. Tommy Reisinger, number 13, will come into the game for the Red Tornadoes as Ayers remains on the ground, and this is very, very disturbing for the Red Tornadoes. This is the same as Danville losing Hillkirk.
Yep.
Remind everybody about Supper Club, of course, tomorrow night, if you're watching the game. Every Thursday night, 6:30, back room at Tucci's. Great time. Get to meet kids. We're going to have the band coming in a couple of weeks. They're coming for 2 weeks. In fact, there's 23 seniors in the band this year, so you'll see some of those guys. We had a TV station last night, last night. We had a great time with those guys. So if you can get a chance, it costs you $5, and you can buy the meal we serve, which is $8. We order off the menu, and remember, this is Matucci, so you can't exactly order anything bad. And it's just a great time in Mount Carmel football. Ayers is up and walking off under his own power. That's great news for the Red Tornadoes. But in between that time, Reisinger will have to run the offense. Now it's 1st and 10, the ball directly sitting at midfield, right on the stripe. The Red Tornadoes trying to run the clock out here and win a 21-14 ball game. I'll tell you how much time there is in a little bit here. I'm going to have Wayne peek around the corner here after this play.
Okay.
I'm going to watch this play first. Tanny goes in motion, pitches it to Tanny, and Tanny going to be brought down in the backfield. So 2nd down now and 12 for the Red Tornadoes.
9 minutes left.
2nd down and 12.
Could see the timing off just a little bit there. Snap was a little low for Tommy, and the pitch was a little off. Tommy comes in, does a great job at the for the JV, so he does have some time there.
Reichert stopped in the backfield. Be another 2-yard loss. Be 3rd down and 14 now, and the Red Tornadoes have unraveled on offense.
Everybody's getting up a little bit slower and slower here.
So 3rd and 14. Ball back at the 46-yard line of the Red Tornadoes. I doubt they're going to let him throw the ball here.
Well, Reichert goes out.
Zarkowski straight ahead, and Zarkowski will pick up maybe a yard. It's 4th down. The Red Tornadoes just buying time there. The question I have about the Red Tornadoes right now is, why are you not running the 25-second clock off?
Right.
Why are you snapping the ball at 18 seconds left?
Well, again, you got
a new quarterback in there.
Quarterback, he's a freshman.
But I mean, they can be telling him that from the sideline. So McDonald now in the punt to number 17, Persing. Reichert goes in motion. Snap goes back. A big kick by McDonald. And McDonald's kick is going to go down to along the 10-yard line.
Down at the 8, they're going to put it.
Put it at the 8. So a big kick by Tommy McDonald when they needed it most. And now the Ironmen go on offense, trailing 21-14.
Now, again, you have to remember, John Ayers is back in at the linebacker position. I was just going to say they would have to replace John.
Well, 92 yards away for the Ironmen. It's a man in motion this time. And this is going, and he's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. McDonald on the play that time for the Red Tornadoes back
like
at the
Manis.
5-yard line.
Manis is the one that made the stop there from behind.
So Danville now in a hurry-up offense on 2nd down and 12. Pass play from his own end zone. He looks downfield and he throws it out of bounds.
Covered by Reichert.
Trying to hit Kozik. So it's 3rd down now and 12 from the 5.
A little scary throwing from deep in your end zone like that.
Especially for a team that doesn't throw the ball much. That's definitely a risky play.
Post drag here. Post drag.
You can hear the Red Tornado coaching staff in the background. We're right next to them here.
Post drag all day here.
All right. 3rd and 12. Riley goes back to pass
Nice
again.
keeper.
Now he's going to keep it, and Riley's not going to pick up the first down. It's 4th down from the 12. So 4th down, and the Ironmen are going to have to kick.
Ayers.
McDonald on the stop once again for the Red Tornadoes. And Riley will go back and be kicking right around his goal line. Reichert will go back, and he's inside Danville territory around the Danville 45-yard line. Good kick. Good kick by Riley.
And again, you can see he's kicking to the opposite
Yeah,
side.
he kicks nowhere
to the
near
white.
Reichert.
No, to the white side of the field. Ball is down exactly on the 50.
Yeah, right on the 50-yard line. That'll be 1st and 10 Red Tornadoes. They come out. They're going to have to get some offense going here, as they've sputtered here in the second half after playing so well in the first half. Ayers back into the lineup for the Red Tornadoes at quarterback, which is good news for the Red Tornadoes. And he is such a workhorse.
Yes, he
carrying
is.
the ball. He's carried the ball twice as many times as anybody else on the team. More than twice, in fact. And he also plays linebacker now, so he is a war horse. Number 27, John Ayers, a sophomore quarterback. Timeout, Red Tornadoes. Not sure what they saw there, but he definitely didn't like it, whatever it was. As soon as they lined up, he called timeout. Remind you real quick about the Mount Carmel area band and the Mount Carmel Education Foundation. They're getting close to their goal for that sound system that they're trying to buy, but they're not there yet. So if you got a couple of extra bucks, 100, 200, 300, 900, a couple of extra bucks, you can go to the Mount Carmel Education Foundation webpage, and you can see a place to donate right on the webpage, or you can traditionally write a check and send it to the district office or drop it off at the district office, however you want to do it. But just trying to push the band over their goal, just like Gary met his goal in GoFundMe. The band will meet their goal and buy that sound system by the end of the year. All right, come out of the timeout. It's 1st and 10. We didn't want to play now because they didn't like the defensive set, I guess, that the Ironmen put out there.
It was either that or we didn't line up correctly on offense, one or the other.
Zarkowski in next to Ayers. And it's Ayers on a keeper, and Ayers not going to go far. They have diagnosed that play perfectly. He picks up a yard. It's 2nd and 9.
Danville right now are keeping their two defensive ends to the outside and protecting to the inside. They're not letting anybody get around their corner. Browse making the tackle that time.
About 5 minutes left here in the game. This is a major shift by the Red Tornadoes. And it's Ayers on a keeper, and Ayers trying to find some room, and Ayers picks up a couple of yards on the play. In fact, he picks up a lot more than a couple of yards as he bursts through that little huddle there. And it's going to be 3rd down and about 2.
Nice run by John Ayers.
Long
that
2.
time.
Ball's at the 43-yard line of the Ironmen now on a 3rd down play. 21-14 in favor of the Red Tornadoes. They led 21-0 at half. Ayers will keep it. And Ayers will bull his way to a 1st down.
No, it just depends on where they're going to mark it.
I think he's going to get it.
Make it. No, they're showing 4th down.
That's a poor spot. That really is a poor spot.
I never understood.
So he is maybe 4 inches away from a 1st down. I don't know how that spot came about. I really don't. I'll question that one. I don't do it very often anymore, but I'm questioning that one. But now it's 4th down and less than 6 inches for the Red Tornadoes. This could be the ball game here if the Red Tornadoes can pick up a 1st down.
Oh, look at Danville. Everybody's up on the line of scrimmage.
Ayers, the center snap was bad. Ayers gets tackled back at the 50-yard line. It's Danville football from there.
From the 50.
So a poor snap. Ayers could not corral it in. He did a good job of knocking it down.
Yep.
He was off to the side a little bit. It's 1st and 10 Ironman at the 50-yard line. 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the ball game now for the Red Tornadoes. It's defense time for them. Feldman on a carry. Feldman's going to be stopped right along the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, right at the line of scrimmage.
Danville in a hurry-up offense now. They give him a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Can't even see who made that tackle. It might have been
barely a yard.
Colin Herb over there. Pass.
Passion, and they're gonna sack him far back. That Shurock was the original guy, but that's a big loss on the play for Danville. The ball back at the 37-yard line.
A 23-yard loss, 24 yards that time.
What a big play by the Red Tornado defense.
Or 14, I'm sorry, 14 yards back. Shurock just broke through the gap, and Riley never even seen him.
So timeout, the first timeout of the half for the Ironmen here in the waning moments of the game here. A big loss on that play, and that's a tough loss. It puts Danville in a pass situation, which is not what they want to be in, but they don't have any choice here. It is 3rd down now. 3rd down, 10, 24, 25.
And I didn't see who else was in with Shurock.
There was someone else there, but Shurock was the guy that really put the pressure on originally. And so a big 3rd down play by the Ironmen. Actually, this would probably almost be 2-down territory for them now.
Yeah, they want
There's not much time left. They're going to have to do something, yeah.
Yep.
So we'll see what pass play they have. Certainly they can't run for this amount of yardage. Feldman and Millar in the backfield. Actually, it's going to be Feldman. It's going to be a shotgun formation. Persing on the short side of the field along the sideline as the wideout. Again, some pressure early there, and it's going to be again. They're going to bring him down in the backfield, a sack again.
I think they were looking at a screen pass over to the left side to Feldman.
That's Reese on the stop.
Yep, that never happened because the defensive end took him out immediately.
So that's another couple of yards lost. The ball's back at the 35-yard line. They have to get to Mount Carmel area's 40-yard line for a 1st down, and they're going to go for it here on 4th down. This is the ball game right here.
4th and 25.
Keeps Feldman next to him there. Drops straight back. He's under pressure by Hood, and Hood's going to bring him down.
Yep.
Another sack, and they have gone back another 10 yards. Mount Carmel area takes over the ball at the 27-yard line of the Ironmen. Big, big, big defensive series for the Red Tornadoes. 3 straight sacks on a must-go. And I said, again, Danville not a throwing team.
Nope.
That's not what they're good at. That's not what they do a lot of. And when the crunch came and they had to, they just couldn't do it. But it was a ferocious Mount Carmel area defense that turned the table here, and it's now on offense, 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line.
2:05 left in the game.
Ayers gives it to Tanny, and Tanny breaks outside,
almost.
and Tanny drug down about the 32-yard line, number 51 on the stop, Jared Mowry. He's had a great game for the Ironmen tonight. Ball down at the 32-yard line, where it's 2nd down and about 3.
He just fingertips. Mowry just got the back of the jersey of
22-yard line, not 32,
yep.
22-yard line. The Red Tornadoes taking as much time as they can. Now, Danville still has 2 timeouts left, but it won't mean much here if the Red Tornadoes pop another 1st down. And they're about 3 yards away from it here as Ayers gives it to Tanny again.
Tanny
Tanny
again.
cuts it inside, and Tanny's still on his feet. And Tanny down to the 30-yard line. He's a yard
close.
away. A yard
Nice.
away.
Nice play by Tanny.
Yeah,
Tanny
yeah.
ran into the defender.
Lane did a nice job
Yep.
on that one to keep his feet, and then he popped back out after he looked like he was stopped dead. So it's 3rd and 1 now from just inside the 30 or 20-yard line, and Danville has taken its second timeout. All right, Danville comes out of their second timeout here. They have 1 left. It's 3rd down and 1 for the Red Tornadoes. The ball just inside the Danville 20-yard line. The Red Tornadoes lead 21-14. Ayers on a keeper, and Ayers will pick up the first down and a couple of yards extra. It's 1st and 10, Red Tornadoes. Ball at the 17-yard line now.
Nice run by John Ayers. He had a pick either to the right or to the left. Danville had that pretty well defensed. It was a great run by John Ayers that picked up that extra 3 yards there.
All right, the Red Tornadoes kind of in a prevent offense as Tanny's back at the 30-yard line now. Ayers will just take a knee after a little bit. Be 2nd down and 10. Danville not inclined to stop the clock at this point. They do have 1 timeout left. And our victory formation for the Red Tornadoes here is Ayers will take the snap and kneel down. He has Tanny 10 yards behind him in case the snap gets by them. Ayers takes another knee, and that should be it. That's the end of the ball game here at Danville. Mount Carmel area has defeated the Danville Ironmen 21-14. They moved to 2-4. The Ironmen to 4-2. And the Red Tornadoes in a must-win football game came to Danville in the rain and did it. And they will play losing team so far in Milton Black Panthers. They have not won a game so far this year. They're 0-6 as they come into the game. They're getting a pasting at Southern tonight. We haven't seen the Black Panthers. They're not in the regular rotation, so we haven't seen them for 4 or 5 years or 6 years now, I guess, since we last saw them. So they'll come to the Silver Bowl in 2 days' time when you're watching this on Wednesday. So we want to get back down there and make sure everybody's there for the Red Tornadoes. Now, we talked about this earlier. This win is a big win. Danville's a AAA team. All the teams that we play for the rest of this year are triple and quad A teams. Big points as far as the playoff standings go. So that's why every win is crucial. And the Red Tornadoes win a crucial game tonight here at Danville. We have the game stats here in 1 second. It's a joy of having Jose close to us here, and we'll give them to you. But an entertaining game. Danville made a game in the second half, scoring 14 unanswered points. But in the end, a big defensive stand by the Red Tornadoes, which really ended the game for the Ironmen. All right, we're here. Jose's going to give you the game stats.
Okay, first for Danville. 28 rushes for 117 yards, 2 of 7 passing for 78, total offense 195, 6 first downs for Mount Carmel. 59 rushes for 227 yards, 6 of 13 passing for 132 yards, total offense 359 yards, 19 first downs, total of 72 offensive plays, and the time of possession was pretty much 3-2, something like that. John Ayers has his third 100-yard rushing, 100-yard passing game. He went 27 for 109 with the 132 yards passing. Lane Tanny had 14 for 76. And C.J. Reichert, 11 for 45 with total contributions tonight. Got a little nervous in the second half.
Absolutely.
But it was a nice win, a must win, if it was a program must win, really.
59 runs.
59 runs. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
30 in the first half and 29 in the second half. So pretty balanced right there.
Yeah.
John completed his first 6 passes and then incompleted his last 7.
Yeah.
But a tale of two cities there. But they adjusted well to what we
Yeah,
were doing.
they did.
And we made some nice catches in the first half to help them out. So it was all in all a nice football game for Mount Carmel.
Yeah, absolutely. A big win for the Red Tornadoes. As we said, we'll see everybody at the Silver Bowl for the Milton Black Panthers as we take on them. And expect everyone to be there. Remember, Supper Club tomorrow night, Thursday night, 6:30, back room. You want to hear all about this game and the upcoming Panther game. There's the time to do it. We're going to sign off here from a soggy Danville Ironman Stadium and a big Red Tornado win. I am Warren Altamar.
And Wayne Brookachar.
This has been a sports presentation of WKMC TV, the broadcast arm of Mount Carmel Area High School. Good night.